Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be ranking the top 10 best diamond cards in NBA 2K24 MyTEAM. But before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 16,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, and I would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. Starting off with number 10. We got a lot of cards that have been in the game for a while on this list, but also a pretty good amount of new ones as well. In fact, actually all three of last Friday's diamonds make this list because they're all really, really good cards at their position. Chet Holmgren at number 10 is just a versatile power forward center. He's got one flaw, which is the 48 strength. Everybody knows that's annoying. He gets thrown out of the way on drop steps sometimes, out rebounded at times because of the strength, stuff like that. It can be annoying, certain back down animations or whatever, but outside of that, he's got decent speed. He's got great length. Great size, 7'1" with a 7'8" wingspan. Actually, very good defensive badges, including anchor chase down, artist post lockdown on Hall of Fame. He plays lanes really well with gold interceptor and that length. Shooting wise, he's actually very nice with a smooth, easy to green release. One of the best poppers in the game. He's a very, very versatile power forward center option. Still in a lot of the top lineups in my team, and for good reason, because he is really still one of the better cards in the entire game. Everybody on this list is, because these diamonds are all exceptional. Rudy Gay at number 9, the first of the cards that came out on Friday. I really like Rudy Gay. Shooting guard, I wish he could play shooting guard, but small forward, he's good. 6'8", 7'3" wingspan, hotspots everywhere. Offensively, he's awesome. Great shooting badges, great finishing badges. Playmaking badges are good as well, and defensively, he's not bad. Bronze clamps, bronze challenger, silver interceptor, post lockdown, gold chase down, off-ball pass, pogo stick, and workhorse. Stats are all 80 plus, which is nice. He's got great speed, an elite player build, really nice, smooth, fast release, and he's a very, very good slasher as well. One of the best slashers in the game. I mean, Rudy Gay is an elite all-around card. He's just not the greatest defender, and at small forward, that is one of the most important things. So it's a small knock, but when you're comparing him to basically pretty much a list of the best cards in the game, which is what these diamonds basically are, he's gonna get knocked a little bit for that being the case. And Russell Westbrook gets knocked for another reason. Another flaw, he's small, 6'3". I mean, he's not a great interior defender. Russ plays bigger than 6'3". Card feels incredibly athletic, incredibly fast. Actually likes his release a lot. He's insanely fast. He shoots the ball quite well. His playmaking is very good. Defensively, he's tenacious on the perimeter. The card actually rebounds really, really well for a small guard. He's an awesome, fun, very, very good card at the point guard position, but the lack of size hurts the card a little bit, which is, again, why I just can't justify putting him over some of the top cards in the entire game in my team. But that doesn't change the fact that I think he's a top 3 point guard in the game, and I think he's about as good as we're going to see a short point guard for the rest of the year when it comes to how good they are compared to the rest of the meta PGs. This Russ is amazing, and if you enjoy the short point guard meta, now is the time to enjoy it with this Russ card, because honestly, it's going away pretty soon. Just saying. At the number 7 spot after Russ is going to be Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Kareem's biggest flaw is the fact that he's simply just not a very good shooter. 63 ball, even with a shoe, and even if you have Coach Mike D'Antoni, you're still only getting that up to a 68. Like, that's not that great. Or sorry, a 70, which isn't great. His release is not exceptional, but it's okay. It's pretty easy to green, I will say that. Finishing wise, he's very, very good. He's an exceptional defender, though. He's basically Wilton Shack with the ability to like half-heartedly make 3 balls and very consistently make mid-ranges at a very high level. Better free throw shooter than those guys as well, although admittedly still not insanely elite as a free throw shooter. But overall, he's basically just Wilton Shack with a even bigger player build and the ability to shoot the 3 ball. He's still the best center in the game outside of, I guess, Hakeem Olajuwon, who very few people have so far. I've only actually seen one. I don't know if anybody else has him as of yet. But Kareem's elite. He's still a top tier card. Just the lack of elite shooting does hurt him a bit on this list. Brandon Roy, the thing about Brandon Roy is he certainly has his flaws, like especially defensively and even as a playmaker, he's just not that great. But you can upgrade every badge on him, which means you can really fix the defense. You can fix the playmaking. You can fix some shooting if you want as well. Upgrade a lot of good badges in the card, as I'm sure many of y'all have. And you're looking at a guy who's got an elite release. He's a great slasher. He's an incredibly versatile card as a whole. Very good shot creator. And all of a sudden, he can defend as well, playmake as a very, very high level. And he's just a really, really good all-around diamond card in my team still. A very worthwhile, very, very good ultimate reward, in my opinion, is Brandon Roy. Luol Deng at number 5 is the third of these Friday cards, the 25th anniversary cards that we got. This Luol Deng card is incredible at small forward. My new backup small forward, 6'9", 7-foot wingspan, is elite size. He's got great speed, very good shooter, very, very solid finisher. Good finishing badges include bully, fast twitch, precision dunker, posterizer, catch and shoot corner specialist, blinders, claymore, Deadeye, limitless. Like limitless at small forward. Most small forwards don't have that right now. Defensively, he's exceptional too. He's even got gold anchor, half post lockdown, off challenger, clamps, glove, interceptor, off ball post workhorse. Like he's a dog. Gold brick wall. He's insanely complete and insanely versatile. One of the best defensive cards in the entire game, but also has a very fast release, gold limitless range, actual legit playmaking badges, including gold blow by, speed booster, bailout, break starter, silver handles for days, all that type of stuff. I mean, he is insanely complete as a small forward. One of the best cards in the entire game. Very good release as well. That Luol Deng is nasty. Paul George is at number 4 for me. I will say Luol's stats are a bit better, but Paul George I think is a bit better overall, simply because he can play the shooting guard position. His release is elite. He's an elite slasher. He's got a great player build. Defensively, he's a phenomenal card. He's a very solid playmaker as well. And his release is much improved this year. Just a really good all-around card. The shooting guard position. The fact that he can play shooting guard and guys like Rudy Gay and Luol Deng doesn't make a ton of sense to me. Kind of like it doesn't make sense how a lot of the PGs that can play PG can right now. But Dunktober Luka can't. Like, that doesn't make sense either. But regardless, it is what it is. And Paul George is still one of the best cards in the game, especially among these diamonds, but just in general. He's a top 2 shooting guard in the game. He's a top 4 diamond in the game, in my opinion. Still, he is an absolute dog. I will say I don't think it's going to be much of a surprise in the top 3 that I have, although the order is a little different than I have had it. I actually have Giannis down at number 3 because Giannis has a flaw. He's just not that good of a shooter. He's so good in every other area, though, that kind of like Kareem, he makes up for it, but he's even better than Kareem because he's also a very good shot creator. So even though he doesn't quite have the size and the player build of Kareem, he's faster. He's a much better shot creator, much better dribbler, a lot more versatile as an overall card. Can play power forward in addition to center as well. He can get every single badge, which is huge plus. He shoots the ball a little more confidently than Kareem, especially when he is badged out. So I think Giannis is definitely a ways above Kareem, but I will say, you know who doesn't have many flaws? Is SGA. I mean, he really doesn't. Fully badged out SGA is more complete than a fully badged out Giannis, in my opinion. Better release, better movement. Obviously, defensively, he's not going to be half of what Giannis is, but offensively, he's a monster. This card is a great fade. He drives through him at a very high level. He's an elite all-around card. I hope y'all completed the Ultimate Reward in Season 2, because at this point, you can't get SGA anymore. It is too late, and he is absolutely incredible. Elite release, MJ dribble style, great all-around stats and badges. Obviously needs badge upgrades, but especially when you add the defensive upgrades, a limitless range of blinders, things of that nature. He is absolutely exceptional. But nobody right now is better than my Pookie Bear, LeBron James. Pardon, I'm sorry I said that. That just made me cringe. But LeBron's best card in the game still, in my opinion, are pretty darn close at least. You could probably say a guy like Hakeem or Jimmy or KG maybe. And obviously a fully badged SGA and Giannis are close as well. But LeBron's ability to get every single badge in the game. He's got the most well-rounded and best all-around stats in the game. He's an exceptional slasher, really good shooter, has a pretty solid release this year, pretty darn good movement, very good dribble style. Slashing-wise is insane, and defensively is the best lock in the game. He is an incredible small forward and will continue to be for a while. I think he's very good, and I'm a big fan. Like, I think he's still the best small forward in the game, as I hope he would be. Obviously, he's only been out for a little over a week, and we'll see how long LeBron is the best small forward in the game, because he's been incredible for as long as I've had him. I love the card, and I'm excited to continue using him, and we'll see. But these are the top 10 best diamonds in the game right now. Let me know what y'all think of my list in the comment section down below. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.